Minutes or seconds?
Seconds, apparently.
Seconds? Wait, we're seconds going live? Okay.
Already live.
It was 5 seconds and not 5
He
minutes.
said, and they can see you and hear you. And now we're just making fun of you on live.
Hi.
Hi.
Here.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah, my Twitch is completely not working. That's why I can't see anything. Yay. Let's see if I can fix it.
You're not supposed to be looking at chat anyway, though. So
I am
Yeah.
before stream.
Yep.
Before we
can
get
right
into
now.
the world, I'm allowed to if I do it this way because I have to make sure. So
Because
hello.
we all trust you. Trust.
Sir?
Oh, Lucas is gonna have fun tonight. It's Thursday, meaning it's time to give Pyrite a full school campaign. Let's start with the introduction of our players. And starting with Encino.
That's me. Hi, I am Bison_Stonefist. Tonight I will be playing Encino, our Dragonborn Paladin Ranger, big damn hero guy. On Mondays, I play Jack, whose side are you on? Really, Aldridge, on our Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG Grave New World. On Tuesdays, I am running our Cyberpunk Bread campaign called Carnage Heights, which is a lot of fun. I recommend you check out both shows. If you like Buffy, you'll love this. You'll love Grave New World, and if you like terrible jokes based on song titles, you may enjoy Carnage Heights. On to badges.
Oh, that's me. Hi, folks. I'm Bat Kyle. You can find me here on Thursdays. Obviously, you got the right day, playing everybody's favorite. Just kind of resigned to his fate of being a hero. Druid. You can find me on Mondays playing Jacob. Oops, all polycule. King. Also, like Encino said, hella fun game. Definitely pop in if you enjoy Buffy, or even if you don't, just pop in, say hi, try and break the chat, try and break the game. It's a good time. Other than that, you can find me posting unhinged and terrible food memes in our Discord. And besides that, you can't really find me anywhere else because social media just drains spoons I don't have to spare. Over to Mudkip.
Hello, I am Mudkip, also known as... And there it is. And I am Mudkip, also known as Boulder on Thursday nights. I'm doing a couple things, including juggling the entire stream, so if I'm quieter than I am some nights, that would be why. I'm trying to keep everything from falling apart on your end. And if it does fall apart, let me know, then I can try to fix it. Because, you know, my ability to see things is a little bit limited sometimes. So, unfortunately, part of that was not really paying attention to where we are in the rotation, so I'm going to throw it up and please somebody catch it.
I dropped
forgot
it.
where we were too.
We're on
Luna
to
and
you.
Lucas are the only two left.
Yes.
We are.
You too.
Do you want to rock, paper, scissors, or should I just go?
Just go.
Okay. Hello, I am the Scarred Adventure. On Tuesdays, you can find me playing Red Death, Violence Personified. On Thursdays, you can find me playing Lucas Alexander Warcrest, Violence Personified. On Fridays, you can find me playing Rome, weirdly not Violence Personified. Just, it's not been around often enough to really be
He's saving it for the
Violence
big finale.
Personified.
He's saving
Pretty
it for the
much.
big finale.
He's like, he's pretty much like the big pet owner that goes, "Oh, aren't you cute? Yes, you are." As the pet is literally ripping and tearing organs out of people. But yeah, you know, that's the way it goes. Otherwise, you can find me working with the wonderful Tangor Productions to bring stuff, as well as a fun thing. The show we did recently last month called The Dawson Riddle is coming back for another 1 day, 2 performances, November 9th. So please be sure to check that out. Links towards tickets will be either in chat here on Twitch or somewhere else.
They're already in chat. And Luna.
Hi, Solar Dasher here, everybody's favorite lovable little Luna, yeah? You can find me here on Thursdays just about anywhere, anytime on Discord. Otherwise, you can't really find me too much. I am trying to get into streaming again. I won't be able to this Saturday because I got a nice little Halloween party to go to. But otherwise, yeah, let's go ahead and toss it back over to our story keeper then.
All right. I'm also going to do this again extra because they are doing extra work for our Mudkip, who is our producer for tonight and playing. Holy crap, that is a lot. You are doing a lot today. And I'm going to give this extra warning at the beginning of our sessions. This story is about to head into territory we do not normally head into. References of torture, harming children, other much darker subjects are a possibility. My players and producer have an X card that they can use at any time. You, the audience, does not. I'm not asking you not to watch our show, but to please take care of yourself. Thank you for listening to this extra bit of warning. And our VTT is Roll20, art is from Hero Forge or Scarred's Fingers. Everything else is from the book, The Fool's Gold Campaign by Hit Point Press. Everything comes with the setting. It is by Dingo Doodles, Felix Einrich. Okay. Stuff I can put away. Yay. And getting back into this world. And I am going to start with the party. You guys, as morning comes, you hear a commotion out front. Spike and Ely Dan are having an argument.
Pokes his head out a window. I guess support him.
You can hear Spike's voice the loudest of, at some point, you all are going to regret going against the Steel Claws. And a door slam.
What?
Oh,
What
she
was
was
that?
not talking to you guys, she was talking to Ely Dan.
Oh, okay.
What was that about?
Some sort of disagreement between the punky-headed one and our Beauty Dan.
Well, suppose we should go talk to Ely Dan and figure out what's going on there, because I'm sure it directly impacts our plan.
So Encino
Baptist-
goes. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Badges, I guess, and Encino. We'll wander over to talk to Ely Dan. Anybody else is welcome to come.
I mean, I'm going as well. It's more just. It seems that's the kind of the back and forth is kind of why we're being told, hey, let's take down this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But just take confirmation would be nice.
Ely Dan, as you walk in from the back, you can see him kind of just holding their head with what they can of their fin, looking exhausted.
Night on the waters.
Spike is threatening that if I don't back up and ship out, things will happen to me.
You specifically, or all of your shipwrights?
Me and all of the shipwrights.
Aren't the ships kind of like important to the town? And it seems like they'd be.
Yes, but Spike does not care. They only want what they want, which is the Steeljaws owning Twinver.
They want the mud.
They want the pit and to fight.
I'm assuming there are a lot of innocent people here just trying to sort of get by and survive. Folks who can't really
Yes.
leave. Well,
That is who I try to take care of. Hall claims to be for them, but We all know that he's just another cager.
Another one now.
Cager. Cager.
So you kind of have two factions. You have the shipwrights and the cagers.
Yes.
Is there anybody caught in the middle of this disagreement?
Roll me. Oh god, what would you roll? History? Yeah, I guess history. Yes. There are a couple, but most of them are shipwrights.
Okay.
I don't think we can use the rods here either. There's too many innocent animals. One of these days, that's gonna be the answer.
There's gonna be a time and place badges,
What?
but not now.
Huh?
Badges which wishes to shove his rod in somebody.
Do not say
I
it like that.
do not judge. What you do in your free time is what you do.
That's right.
But what I do ask, if you can release their more dangerous ones, I think that's all it needs to come crumbling down.
Do you have any suggestions? You seem to have some in mind already.
There are 4 animals that if you can release them, there's the prize fighters.
I'm guessing Spike's owlbear is one of them.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna free that one anyway.
Okay, the 3 others?
A jungle sheep alpha, a
Yeah.
giant ape, and a mag monkey.
Another one?
They seem to keep popping up.
At least it's not the other things.
All right, and do each of them have a gym badge?
I don't know what that is.
Lord.
That's weird.
Select
I
all
don't know
4 and you get to
either.
fight. Oh god.
Way to break me off.
I presume each have handlers.
No, there are 4 guards with their own animal.
Including Spike.
Spike will not be there. Spike will be at the pits.
I thought that's where we were going. Are the animals normally kept somewhere else when they're not fighting?
Yes.
Is that what you're... Okay.
They're in a warehouse outside of the pits.
Now, is your wish for us to release those animals and let them just go wild?
Yes.
Because I have a feeling that a lot of innocent people are going to get hurt that way. And that's the same reason we're not...
Around the pit, there's mostly cages. You release their prize fighters, there'll be too much chaos for them to truly be paying attention.
Here's the thing. The issue that I see with your plan, and everybody can kind of weigh in on this, and please, I welcome it. Won't they just, even if they're in disarray for a little while, won't they just capture some more animals and get right back to what they're doing?
Not if these 4...
Are you asking us to murder these 4 too?
No, not more murder, but just let them go. Let them do as they please.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If we let the 4 animals out, these are dangerous animals.
And we will be killing slavers with them. These are
Yep.
not innocents, they are criminals.
Assuming that they stick to just the criminals. Something like an enraged owlbear can very quickly make it to the market where it smells food and kill an innocent greengrocer.
The animals keep the cagers In chaos, you all have time to do as you please.
Do you have a way to get the innocent people off the streets for a little while?
Yes.
Okay. If you can do that, then I'm on board with this plan. Though I think I'm keeping the owlbear. It's my owlbear now.
Don't you have a shark hound badges?
Yes, I have
He's
a
a
shark
shark.
bound. I have the Mabbit. I have Bertle, and I'm gonna have an owlbear.
All right.
I'll catch them all.
I might have a sheep alpha too. These are a lot of really awesome animals who shouldn't be left to the mercy of a bunch of friggin' the poachers and slavers.
Is your final boss an Amalga Hound badges?
For legal reasons, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Is this why you're so interested in badges? Badges?
Yes, I need all 4 so that I have a high enough level that I can control the amalgam. I just need a master ball, which sounds bad, but we'll get to that later.
Whatever you
Where did
say.
that come from? That was
It
weird.
only really
Okay.
sounds bad when it's a master race bowl. Otherwise, it's fine.
No, and there's a card. Yep. Okay,
and
so
now we're canceled.
yeah. But okay, so we're gonna get to the cages. We're gonna unleash at least the champions. And are you sure that they're not going to just start fighting each other, since that's kind of what they're trained to do?
No. I may have some of the shipwrights who are not fully ship crew. They
That's
are
not ominous.
good with speaking with animals. And they have assured me that the animals want nothing but revenge.
On who?
The cagers.
All right, so this kind of sounds like we're going to need to have 2 teams on this one. One team to sneak in and get the fiddle, and the other team to actually cause the ruckus. Does that sound right to everybody? Or are we going to try and do it in stage 1 and then all together do stage 2?
Probably 1 and 2 is safer.
Okay, so we want to keep everybody together.
Especially if there's going to be a bunch of
Not
chaos.
very.
Yeah.
I am not a very good sneak.
And he sort of
Well, we know what
shuffles a
happened
little.
when
You
I
hear the
tried.
rattling of his bones and the clanking of his half plate.
I think I'm the only one who's technically a good sneak, and that's only because I can turn into, a ferret or whatever. All right, so how much time do you need to make sure that everybody can get to safety before we do this?
An hour. 2 tops.
Alrighty. Well,
We get signal when you're ready.
I can do that.
what
And
will the
with,
signal be? Let's just be clear about this, because I don't want any sort of shenanigans later when you're like,
He
that wasn't the
shows you-
signal.
he shows you a box of fireworks.
Boom, boom.
That'll get the attention of the trappers.
Yep.
Even just for a moment. It will potentially incite the animals.
Probably. Okay, well, do we want to start heading there now, or do we want to give it an hour and then start heading there?
We still don't know where these animals are, so we should at least spend an hour to see if we can ID where they are.
He does
in
give
the
you a map.
warehouse.
Oh,
I
Oh,
was
in the
saying,
warehouse, yeah.
I've got locate animal and some
And
other spells, divination.
okay.
Age sheep.
As you finish up your plan, let us cut over to Lucas. Lucas, the last time that you were seen on this plane of existence, you were walking into a small shack.
To remember complaining heavily that, oh, this is going exactly the way I thought it was going to go. Who could have guessed?
Yes, and as you were saying that, you fall into the void.
Well, okay. This is actually surprising.
And you fall for what feels like years. Until, yeah, I can say that you know this feeling now very, very well. I can't even look at Zoom chat anymore, y'all. Where you're getting pulled into another plane of existence?
You know, if I had a nickel for every time this happened to me, I'd have about 5 nickels.
And you fall onto green grass, surrounded by a lake.
I imagine there's a part of me that has to at least like rip myself out of the ground from the dent I've made after hitting terminal velocity like 583 years before.
At some point.
Like, it would have happened within the first 70 seconds of the falling. It just continued.
And you hear a voice that, unfortunately, has become very familiar to you. As you see in front of you a small metal robot trying to help you up.
I allowed the small metal robot to help me up,
That was
considering the fact I'm assuming I need to be dug out from the ground a little bit.
a little. And as it is, it's speaking in a couple of different languages, trying to figure out which one you know.
Which ones does it start with?
Oh, Lord. It starts with Goblin and goes through all of those,
So it goes through all the goblin languages. Okay.
Yep. Including Bugbear, which at some point he has probably learned. He then attempts like Celestial,
Yeah, I immediately get that one.
and he just doesn't have the ability to speak it properly. It doesn't work.
Then why did you bother trying that one? I say in Celestial.
No, I gotta put away chat now, y'all. And he finally like falls on Common as like his last resort.
Okay, so I'm assuming he at least gets through Primordial, Elvish, Draconic
Oh, yes.
as well, if he's going through all of those ones. He can speak any of those ones to me, if he doesn't want to do Common.
He doesn't realize it that you're understanding.
The second he says something, I reply in the language of Elvish, Draconic, Primordial.
So when he finally realizes, oh, he can talk back to me. Quick, go back. Quick, back.
I came from Sky. How the hell do I go back?
They're not Fred. And he points to your chest.
Yes, am Lucas.
No. You're Fred. And points like further to your chest. Not Fred.
Yes, you are correct halfway through. I am Lucas. I am not Fred.
I understand. But that thing, not Fred.
Which thing? And he, like, because Lucas is thinking and he's going, like, there are 3 things that are me currently. Like, which are you specifically pointing at? Are you pointing at the armor, which is also alive? The sword, which is being a bit of a jackass at the moment? I can say that one. It's a donkey. I should be fine with that. I shouldn't get quacked for that. Or is it me, the thing that may or may not be some fallen god? I say these out loud to him as well.
It says Zanu.
Oh, and then there's a long stream of cuss words that come out of Lucas's mouth to describe Zanu, which I am assuming the little metal robot is just kind of going, I don't know most of these words.
Yeah. It's this excited of like, I'm learning new words. And then he says something to the and then you hear him say,
Creature will be so angry. But he bad. No forgive. No fret.
Well, you are correct that he is not Fred. His name is Zanu. He's worked out, by the way, Lucas has worked out the thing. He is now just taunting this small little god.
Meanwhile, in Badge's nipples, I think somebody's talking about Zanu.
and it looks at you one last time.
I have to go. But you are mistletoe tree.
I'm a mistletoe tree.
Yes. It is not understood and thus hated from history.
So a mistletoe tree. Oh, you mean mystery. Oh, that makes more sense. Mistletoe tree doesn't make any sense. Okay, say it with me now. Miss?
Lost hope, this one.
As he opens the portal for you and is just walking away shaking his head.
Wait, what did you say?
Lost hope. This one.
As
Someone, so that little fellow needs a speech pathologist like no one's business. Like maybe he could try kidnapping one of them from space time next time. I don't know. He just like walks through the portal, just kind of.
and then, as you do, you hear Zanu again. That little one was trying to pay you a compliment.
Yeah, I think that little one needs a speech language pathologist to be able to be understood. Do you know what they said?
Yes.
Besides that you are not to be trusted?
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to explain in very clear, concise words what they said?
As you're walking through this portal, you can start to hear the sounds of the sea and of boats and of animals. He was trying to say that you are like the mistletoe tree. Due to myth and story, it is hated, seen as a negative.
I thought the mistletoe was a bush.
Can also be both, actually. I looked it up today.
Okay, cool. I thought mistletoe came from a bush. I'm sorry. That confused me. That's one of the things.
He used to shoot it off the trees with a shotgun.
That makes sense. Hardy little thing.
what he's warning you about is that I don't plan to forgive.
I'm very aware of this. Honestly, I'm. To be perfectly honest and perfectly frank, I plan to just do what I do when the moment comes. Whether or not that is to follow with what you want, or whether to do exactly whatever the hell I want to do is pretty much going to be up to me.
Then all I need
You can claim and you can want me to destroy all the foreclaimers as much as you want, but I'm not the kind that just goes around wanton killing people. Surprisingly.
Then maybe we can gather all of my shards first.
No, see, that seems also like an issue. That you would just immediately then try to betray me before anyone else gets the chance to do anything. I'm aware. I kind of plan to keep you that way for a little while.
I mean, I know where they all are. You took one of me from Luna.
Yep, and then you're stuck in my friend's nipples. I understand that one.
There are two there, and I don't understand that one. I've tried to move multiple times, but he uses force
I think they
of
just
will
wiggle
to keep
and
them
then
in his place.
I don't know. I think you need to find him a very nice lady badger that might.
Look, I don't want fragments of a god wandering certain places, okay? Yeah, I know I didn't actually hear that. But...
Your friend at Boulder also has two. Your friend Encino has one. And Ohio Jack has one.
Ah, Jackson of Ohio.
I won't lie, I have been using that one to get what I want. For a while. And with that, Lucas.
I'm sorry,
has
I
made
just don't think a god
Twinver.
that desires everyone to die is such a great idea. Maybe you could try rebranding yourself. God of ice cream.
Not
That's-
everyone, it is just the foreclaimers.
Yeah, but does that also include anyone who's ever agreed to work with the foreclaimers, or then the people that
Just
were,
the foreclaimers.
yeah.
They do not take allies. They do not
I'm not
have
saying any-
friends.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying those who would be sympathetic towards them.
There are none.
Sure. Okay, let's keep going.
I will say, though, there was something familiar about Luna to me. I can't put my finger on it.
Look, if you try to make me kill any of my friends, I will strangle you under the bus. I will throw you under the bus, and then I will strangle you and wait for you to die.
Zanu's like, what is a bus?
So a bus is one of these things. These shits going into logging.
Yep, you're in Twinver now. Just to tell you, Lucas.
Okay.
He's been talking to himself for like a couple minutes now. Just standing
Oh
with
yeah,
the dog.
just walking through the streets, I imagine.
Oh no, at some point someone will look at him and he'll go, "Don't worry, I'm on the phone." What's a phone? I'm on this.
So, back to the party. You get to this warehouse right outside of the pits. It's not far. You can see the pathway in the dirt where the cages have been slid between the two.
there seem to be any windows, gaps in the wall, any place something small can get through?
Roll me investigation.
Oh, okay. I am good at that this time. It involves
good at
animals, so.
Boulder. What are you trying to investigate here?
I mean, figured I'm short. Maybe we'll see, see if there's like a small hole for smaller animals.
Okay. So bad.
Encino is keeping an eye out for like patrols because I'm assuming
Yep. Roll
that
me
these criminals think like idiots.
perception
Perception.
for that one.
Perception.
If you get it high enough,
9.
I have a. Dang it. No, you are distracted from the patrols. Instead, you see Lucas talking to himself walking towards you guys.
Encino's just
how
sort of
you-
watching. He's like,
What are you doing?
I'm on the phone.
What is a phone?
It's the thing I'm on.
It looks like mud to me.
Where?
No, it's not that.
All right, so
So we're gonna have to continue this conversation later.
does anybody want a polymorph to go in there with me? Oh,
What you badges with your 18, you do find an open window.
Easy peasy.
So we're trying to get into this place.
Circumspectly to free some gladiator animals so they can turn on their poachers slash handlers. And during
Explain no
chaos-
more. I understand. So do you want someone to be a distraction so it makes your job easier?
You know, if there's one thing that this group is good at, it's distractions that are hard to miss. So yeah, I think that would be great. In fact, you should probably
Cool.
have Luna help you with that because Luna can really distract.
Okay, Luna, we are going to be something called the IRS, the Internal Revenue Services. We're gonna knock on the door.
That is a name to conjure evil with. I don't know what this IRS is, but I felt just this horrible shiver down my spine.
The only worst.
Sound like something the foreclaimers would dream up.
No, they come up with occupational safety. That's worse.
Oh, jeez.
So much worse.
All right, so we have the IRS, and then whatever that is. Then is anybody going with me into the place, or is
I
it,
will
do you just
join
wanna-
you into this. No,
Okay.
this fun place in case there's some small crevices that need to be gone through.
I
You
will
wanna use-
assist.
Your okay, so you can probably use your polymorph. I'll polymorph Encino and then just wild shape. So Badges is going to polymorph Encino into a big gecko, something that can really climb very easily.
my first thought was like an animal or a crested gecko or something. Yeah.
See, there you go.
Lizard.
I don't know why my brain went bearded dragon.
I like
They're
bearded
really-
dragons. They don't
They're
crawl.
terrible climbers.
Oh yeah, that's
They need.
They're
they
good
need
at
to dig their
trying.
claws into things.
Yeah, they're good at
Yeah.
trying to climb. They're not very good at it though.
Oh, you should be one of those lizards that shoots blood out of its eyes.
Horny toad?
Except for you, I guess it's some weird, inky black, necrotic thing.
Uh,
I shoot my
Badges is-
breath weapon from my eyes.
Yep. Badges is going to turn into a cat. And Boulder, did you need a polymorph or do you have your own?
I think we might be out of options for polymorphing.
Oh yeah, I suppose we are.
I'm not necessarily the most subtle of people getting around, but being small amongst a bunch of cages is probably going to get me somewhere.
Oh, well then Badges will just have Bertle actually just lift Boulder up to the window.
Yeah.
If he can fly, and then just kind of let Boulder do his thing. And if nothing else, there may be a second distraction.
Oh,
So
okay.
Lucas and I'm hoping Luna is okay with me saying Lucas and Luna walk over to the door. And Lucas is given Luna some instruction on how to seem as professional as possible.
Okay.
You know, like sitting and just begins to knock on the door.
Remember, a firm handshake and direct eye contact.
That's how you get the job.
So when you knock on the door, a cager walks up to you with their cager box nearby. Spike send you?
Unfortunately, we're here with not quite. Spike's boss's boss sort of sent us.
Hall sent
We're
you?
with the internal. Yes. You see, we're here to make sure that your books are all being properly organized and making sure that you're not trying to
You
dip
want
into
to go to the
anything.
pit? You're in the wrong place, buddy.
No, unfortunately, we have to be here. We don't want anyone to be aware and be ready to cook the books as it would be.
The books are in the office with Hall.
And you don't keep any records in here.
No.
Really? You expect me to
and
believe that?
And you can see that he is blocking your view into the rest of it. He is using his body to block your view.
How tall is he?
6'4".
Yeah, I can still see over him.
I know you can.
He's got an afro. You're screwed.
Yeah, there we go.
He takes off his helmet.
Look, I don't care what you are trying to stop, but why are you so insistent on trying to stop us from being able to see what's inside here? What are you hiding in here?
Listen. You're not from Hall. You're not from Spike. So
Oh, what
get
makes
outta
you so
here.
certain about any of that?
The way you're dressed.
You mean covered in blood red armor?
Exactly. You ain't a cager.
And you think that every cager looks like a cager? Come on, get your head out your ass.
Cutting from the
What do I need to roll for persuasion?
not a persuasion at this point, it's
intimidation.
intimidation.
Is it intimidation? Oh, it's intimidation. Fantastic. I'm better at that. 24.
Gotta go and pull this guy's sheet.
And a 23 from Luna.
Just
Oh, dear.
stands there
8
professionally.
from him.
Yeah, we're gonna resolve that in a moment.
AKA while she thinks it up.
Yep. And cut over to I wrote y'all's names down. I have L and Bib to Team Bib.
So I do not have
Oh,
access to
yeah.
invisibility. That was something that took the entire previous cutscene to find out.
Oh dear.
Okay.
But it's okay. We'll make it work. Just don't mention
Okay.
the fact that I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
So the warehouse is a 60-foot square, 30-foot tall building with a 20-foot diameter hole in its roof.
Why didn't you mention the hole when we started? That would have been so much easier.
I hadn't read it yet.
Also,
You
I
can't-
don't know that we could have seen it depending on how the roof was set
That's
up.
Yeah,
True.
true.
So it's a good way to get out. Badges is gonna just kind of nudge
There is-
Myrtle to go land on the roof by the hole, just in case.
And you can finally get a really good look at how they are getting the animals between the pit and the warehouse. There is a 20-foot diameter hole that you can see that they use.
Oh, all right.
Inside this place is full of caged animals. What you are looking for is the large reinforced steel cages.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
So the 4 biggest cages in here.
Okay.
Are there anybody standing around said cages?
So from in here, you can see the guy at the front.
Yeah.
You can hear one more inside the building. And with the investigation of 18, you know that there are 2 more patrolling outside.
Not worried about the
So
outsiders.
free one, and then we can deal with the others. Is what I'm hearing.
Well, take care of the guard, and then we can free them all.
If we
Like
free one, they'll deal with the guard.
Yeah, but to free one, don't we have to get past the guard and like have him not notice us trying to
He's
open a giant steel
Kind
cage?
of doing this
Oh,
up and
okay.
down the rows.
Oh well. All
So
right, then.
effectively, there's supposed to be 2 of them going up and down, but there's only
the ones
one.
at the door.
Yep.
All right. Well, then let's time it and get over there.
Do we want to look at different cages or assume that all the cages are the same?
How are you all doing this?
I'm
And
a
roll
cat.
me stealth.
Meow meow, cat.
My idea with that I might have gone over with badges is because I can't wild shape or like change into an animal, I'm gonna go to a different cage than you two. So if I do get noticed, that they don't go towards you.
Okay.
So whoever's stealthing, please stealth for me.
All right. I'm gonna hand roll this because I've got to use the cat's stealth roll because I'm a
Okay.
cat.
Meow meow, I'm a cat.
This
Yeah, meow. Nat 20 plus 4, 24.
Yeah, you're good.
dirty
No one's
20.
gonna see the cat.
Meow,
No one's gonna
meow.
see Gecko and
lizard.
Sino.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the worst roll you're gonna see of the night?
Let's
yes. Do it.
I got 2.
That's a survival roll.
Oh, guess what?
That's
It's a 9.
survival.
Stealth.
It's a 9. Slightly
It's
better
a
than a
9.
2.
A 9 versus your nat 20.
That's mean.
Don't worry about that. That was the second roll
Okay.
anyway.
Okay. I know how to use that. Let's go.
Alright.
So, Fat Boulder, I never have asked you this question. What is in the jar?
You know what's in the jar. It's full of rocks, my guy.
Because
I want to win.
I got a 23, just in
Yeah.
case it matters.
well, oh no, because my thought with the nat 20 is you are pulling a snake. Or I think his name is Snake from
Solid snake.
Oh,
Oh,
Solid
I'm
snake.
hiding in
Yeah.
the pot every once
You're
in a while.
hiding in the pot.
It's
Just
big
anytime you
enough.
hear footsteps, the pot.
Really?
I mean, at the same time, it is definitely a magical pot to a degree. Because it also does include an entire shark count inside. For those counting at home.
Yep. But I'm just saying that's how you're using this pot right now
Oh
is
my gosh.
like
Somebody's
solid
coming.
snake.
Disappears into pot. Person looks in, it's like, nope, we don't wonder
It's
what's
full of
in the
rocks.
food. Nope, that's probably food for somebody here.
Because I wanted to use that
Thank-
nat 20 so badly.
Thank you.
I think the key thing is there. You just look into the pot and it goes, "Help me!"
It's like your disguise is perfect, but the guard is an elf, and his name is Link.
I knew this was gonna be a problem.
We already said that that person exists somewhere in the
Oh, they
universe.
exist. They're around.
Yep. I will
The
tell you
destroyer
guys
of
after
pots.
after session. Okay. You guys are trying to find them. Roll me investigation, all 3.
Can I use scent-based perception because I've met the owlbear?
If you are looking for the owl bear only, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's the one he's focused on. So
Okay.
I'll
and
take
Sino,
it.
is there one that you are specifically looking for?
I'm not specifically looking for one, but if
Thank
I
you.
end up near the guard when I do find a cage,
Mhm.
I'm actually going to stay behind the guard until somebody else opens one.
Okay.
Readying in action.
Boulder,
Hi.
you hear as you find one of these large reinforced cage, because I like the idea of you each finding one. You hear, yep, I'm doing this. I'm sorry. You hear a very angry.
Oh. Okay. I don't need animal handling to know what that is.
Badges. You find the owl bear.
All right.
And Encino, what did you roll?
I got a 14.
I'm so glad I rolled all this before, and no one even asked questions why I was rolling all those numbers.
We're not allowed.
I was
to know.
also
That's
rolling
supposed to be
numbers
what
at
I-
the same time, so I figured it was to help me,
Well,
not for like.
I
your
knew it
Only
was
one
something
person
that
asked
was
me.
in advance. I knew it was something in advance, so.
Yep.
And I said
You-
something.
Oh yeah, you
knew
did. I
asking
messaged you
wouldn't
back
help
too.
anything.
Yeah, I know.
You. Yeah. And I'm sorry to do this to you. Encino's getting a jump scare. As for Encino, as he's paying attention to the guard further down the row,
Oh.
beside him, and against the cages, pounds on the bars a very large giant ape.
Oh, that's gonna be a quack. What would I roll to try and keep my cool?
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
Yep. Con save!
Con save.
Woo! For two-
Oh no, that's a 6.
Oh no!
So it starts off as a very high-pitched quack. It ends out as a very low-pitched quack. As the giant ape scares Encino.
Well, you can't talk in animal form. And Badges never took you out of
Polymorph.
polymorph.
Oh, it's okay. So yeah, it's just, I guess,
It's a little
Lizard
lizard
sound.
squeak at face.
Squeak and run.
yeah. I was thinking it was like a wild shape, or something.
Yeah,
that
so did
required
I. So you're not.
Because
With
what
that-
I wanted to do, just now that I know that I can,
Mhm.
is I was going to stand behind the guard, and when something happened, like one of the guards, whatever, Encino was going to grab the dude by his armor and basically shove his head into one of the cages.
Okay.
But now that I know I can't do that,
That's a very aggressive lizard. Just jumps on your leg.
just an animal, just
Okay. Straighting back to Lucas and Luna, who. Yeah. This poor cager. I want to say poor. No, I'm not saying poor because this guy's an asshole. I don't care if you guys get the quack. It's like trying. He is doing the whole puffing his chest out. He thinks he's the baddest one. And then you both show your true strength, I'm going to say. And he's just like, I am not hiding anything. I just know, I can tell that you guys just aren't cagers.
Yeah, sure. We'll believe that. I just pushed past him. Because he stared into the void, and the void did not blink first.
As you both enter, you see what I previously described. And you can tell, he's slightly trying to figure out, like, what do I do now? Because
Give me all the information sheets on these animals this instant, or I'm going to feed you to them.
I don't have them. They're at the pit.
Then go and get them for me.
There's supposed to be 4 of us at all times here at the warehouse.
There are now 4 of us. If you go, this will leave us with 5. So get going, or get ready to be dog food.
We don't have any dogs here today, man.
You had a Brooklyn accent at one point. I don't know how I got into it. I have never been able to do it, so. And he just like walks out like not knowing what to do. What are you two doing now? You know Boulder, Encino, and Badges are already in here looking.
I know, we've just made their job half easier, or at least a quarter easier.
As Lucas watches a pot hop in the background.
Yep.
I do turn to Luna and I ask what she thinks we should do.
I don't know. What was we supposed to do? Just distract, right?
Yeah. Should we start opening all these small cages and see what happens?
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Yes,
You guys,
excellent.
you guys are gonna have to start rolling me dexterity. Does anyone have
Saves
tools?
or... You think I'm going to be doing this quietly?
What kind of tools are we talking?
thieves' tools? Lockpicks.
Great
Are these
sword.
all steel cages, by the way, or are these just like iron bars that I can just grab and rip
They're
out?
just large reinforced steel cages. They are not magical in any way.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm just gonna start ripping them apart.
I don't have these tools, but I have a hammer. Better question, are these good locks or are they master locks?
I wonder.
They're not going to be hard to break. I can say that. But
So they're master locked.
there is a dexterity check.
I presume the
Make a
dexterity
strength
check is
check.
to get out of the way of the door?
Out of the way of the angry
It
animal.
is.
that's
It
gonna
is.
be left.
So there is an AC you have to beat and an HP for each large steel cages. For the large steel cages, and then there's a dexterity check.
I think they said they were going to open all the small cages.
Yeah.
Which they don't. From what the book says, it exists, but it's so low, it's going to be very easy for you all to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
just gonna
just
just
need
grab
Dexterity saves as you move.
as we move from cage to cage.
Yes.
Okay. Dexterity save.
For the 3 who are doing the big cages,
Mhm.
I will need a dexterity check or an attack roll.
Maybe I just happen to have the spell knock for some reason, for no particular reason. Because I like have an amazing utility right now, just an above table thing.
Okay.
Which spell?
Scarred, you do survive your first cage. It is an emerald-throated bird. Lucas has never seen one, but Kirk did at the very first
I
or
think we saw
first
one at the
session.
zoo.
And you
He
saw
wasn't
one.
at the zoo.
He wasn't at the zoo.
Oh yeah.
So it's a big, pretty bird
Big, pretty
Wants to
green
s-
emerald bird.
that wants to stab you in the face with its beak.
And
Or not.
come on,
Can I use its beak to then open other cages?
no, It will not-
Sparks! Grab!
Oh,
come on.
Encino tried to open one of the
That's
doors and rolled a 1.
Oh.
And I believe that's a +5 as well.
For a dex save, Luna, you do not make it out of the way of the door.
Not with a 13?
Luna got an 8.
No, she got a 13.
Next to
Right.
Lucas.
Because of aura of protection.
Oh. So then she's fine.
For us three, Badges is gonna let go of the polymorph
Mhm.
and unwild shape because a house cat really isn't gonna do much against a lock. Not unless it had thumbs and some thieves' tools. And
I was
it's a
imagining one
whole
of those
different
Puss in
thing.
Boots scenes where just the.
Yeah, Badges ain't that good. So instead, I guess we're just going to go ahead and we're gonna try and pop the lock with a spear.
Okay. Dexterity check.
Oh, dexterity check. Okay.
Oh, no. Actually, that was right. And yeah, no, that you go to try and it bounces right off.
Yeah. Badges doesn't use this thing very often.
Okay.
Encino's like, I didn't know he even had him.
And now, Encino, you are back to being your size again.
Boulder,
Yeah,
please.
and I rolled a
28 hits.
and I rolled a 1 on my attack roll. So
You also just bounce off.
Why did that?
You have done some damage to the door, but you have not opened it. And now you are bringing attention to yourself. You're muted, Scarred.
More attention than Lucas and Luna are causing?
Yes. Because what you hear is a giant bang from across from his location. Across the warehouse.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna take that bird I caught and throw it in the face of that dude that tried to get their guard.
I know you can't see me well, but you can't catch the bird.
Well, I hope the bird comes into play later then.
Okay.
Badges is going to cast Speak with Animals then.
Mhm.
Just because that one he doesn't have to hold concentration on, and he's like, hold on, I got this. I guess he's going to try and wedge and pop. If this doesn't work, then we're summoning Big Steve and screw subtlety.
Okay.
So let me do that again. There we go. That 20.
Hits. Roll me damage.
Oh, wait. That wasn't done right. I got to click this. There we go. So 8.
That was great. Just for 1 point of damage.
It doesn't unfortunately do anything.
So 8 points isn't it? All right. Big
No.
Steve time.
So how close is
And then
Boulder's
from-
being broken?
there you go.
So. Oh no, wait, I misdid the math on that one. Okay. So. Yours is about a quarter to being broken.
Okay.
But the spear also, so you hear bang from one side, and then you hear another sound of like metal on metal from the other side. And at this point, Encino, the guard who you were following, is still in front of you, just a leagues away.
Mhm.
You can see him look the first way, look the second, kind of look the first way again, and run there.
I'm gonna chase him down. I'm gonna try and tackle him.
All right, give me the roll.
All right. I know it's an actual rule. Just give me a sec here. Okay, so that's a shove action.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be... How does shove work? I didn't word it right.
Hmm?
All right, so I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
And I
Oh,
think I
that's gonna
have
hit.
to...
That is gonna hit. I just had the wrong sheet up. Okay. Needs to do a what?
Oh, it's an athletics check versus their athletics or dexterity. So I actually rolled a 25.
And he rolled a 16.
All right.
So yeah, you.
I'm going to knock him prone,
Yep. He's down. in front
and
of you.
I'm going to use my other 2 attacks to attack him.
Go ahead and roll.
Attacking him prone.
And
But into
Cough.
submission.
Cough, take advantage. God.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Yay, melee attacks against prone targets. We like it here.
Okay, I've only got 1d20, so it's...
Double ones.
Nope. First one is... How much damage do I do? It's a new sword. 1d8. So that's 10 on the first hit.
Okay. That misses.
And second hit is 7.
Misses.
No, that's damage.
Oh, that's damage.
Sorry. Both of those were like minimum 15, and I have a plus 11, so I'm assuming they hit. I was just checking to see if any of them were really bad.
They do. And what did you say they both were again? Can you add them together for me?
17,
17.
right? 10 and 7.
17. Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
and I have to add one more thing to that because where's Ice Strikes?
Yep.
I get an extra d4. So he takes an extra 4 cold damage. So that's 21.
Okay. Yeah. Dude is not looking good.
Today is not a good day for you to come to work.
Man, I was just doing my job.
Your job sucks. Pick a new profession. I would not recommend taxes.
Okay. Let's. Because we did you 3. Luna. I think we also did you. So let's go back. Let's just roll initiative. Just so that I can keep you guys in an order of some form.
Oh my gosh, Boulder's down for this for the first time in his life. He's down to do something when it comes to
Oh,
combat.
so is Luna.
That means you technically beat me, I believe.
No, because Luna's
Yours
is
is
a
nat.
dirty 20, yours is a nat.
Okay.
Luna.
Encino got a 9.
Okay.
I could have taken the nat 20 because I have a choice when I roll, but I didn't want to steal Boulder's thunder.
Badges and then Lucas. Okay. Technically, the other 2 don't even know what's going on. So, yeah, they're not in initiative yet. I need you to go away. Thank you. Just need one of you. So before Encino.
I just like the idea of Encino slew-footing this guy and then just beating the tar out of him with his sword. I'm gonna do that more often now that I know that I can.
So, let's go back to the top with Boulder.
Well,
The
if
one
they
who's
entirely
the most
broken, guess we're not gonna
down?
try to fix it. We're gonna go again with a hammer swing.
Okay.
He's starting to feel like you probably should, use hammers more often.
Okay, roll the hit.
Does a 25 hit the lie?
Yes.
And for a 9 this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you because I'm thinking at this point it just breaks open.
That means I gotta get out of the way of this thing, don't it?
Yep. Oh, I was right on my math. Yay!
Yay.
This thing
A 14?
pops open.
You can
Barely.
say no. Barely. Is that a
Barely.
barely yes or a barely no?
Barely no.
Okay.
You do get hit.
Wow.
Because who do you have?
That was the sheep.
Yeah, that's the sheep. So while you've been hitting it, he has been backing up into a ram position.
You could have been helping me with this. Actually, it's probably why it broke early, because he finally decided to help me with ramming this thing.
He comes out at ramming speed.
Does that mean that he gets hit by the ram or the
No.
door?
The door
He
that the
gets
ram
hit by the door. The ram just keeps going.
Goodbye. And how much
Luna.
pain am I in?
Boulder didn't specify if he got out of the pot or not, so I'm just imagining the lid coming off and popping out, go bam, and then popping back in.
So I just Team Rocket in a pot? That you're describing?
It's like a reverse whack-a-mole.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
please.
Because I can roll this.
Technically, a 13 doesn't break my AC, but at the same time, I'll
No,
take
it's
it
the
just for
door.
fun.
That I'm thinking about. So it's about. I'm gonna give you 2 points of damage because it's not you taking it all. It is the door.
Diffusion of force.
Yeah, and you're just getting hit with the door that is sending you flying. Be glad it did not decide to gore.
Team Rock is blasting off again, considering it's Boulder, Pebble, and Onyx.
Yep.
Yeah.
We almost have a cast of an animated show going on here, but it's alright.
I mean, it's pretty bad. This is the joke that keep getting made today.
Oh yes, we warned about terrible abuse of both everything, and then just no jokes.
Including the English language.
Yes. That
Yeah.
is not safe.
Prepare for notary, because we like pottery.
The cager that you have in Sino. Oh no, it's Luna's turn actually. Luna, are you still trying to open the small cages?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me your next deck save.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello.
15.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Raiders.
You survived the next one.
Woo.
The I'm trying to find one that isn't going to kill everybody. Okay, yeah, and this one is just a regular jungle sheep. So it's not an alpha. But it's definitely not something friendly. And
There's
you
a-
kind of just need to move along.
There's an alpha in the room, and now there's a normal jungle sheep. This place is doomed.
Yep. Okay. It's the cager's turn, and they make 2 attacks with their whip, but they are down.
Disadvantage.
I love it when I mishear that just ever so slightly. As opposed to Cager, I heard Kingster. And they attack with their whip.
Someone's been a bad sheep.
Nice.
Thank you. I was waiting. Love it.
We'll be right back.
So they I hate that this is what it's called. Because I have to yell this out now and just play into everything we've been saying all night. You're chosen, lion! As he throws out his summons his cager box and releases a lion against you, Encino.
We are fighting.
Badges, it's
Team
real.
Rocket.
It's real. It's real, Badges.
That's why you guys started to make the joke. I just couldn't keep
They all doubted me.
What's in the
Badges.
quack?
We need to find more of those for you.
We do.
It's now my turn.
I
But
can
just
imagine.
The second I
I
see
can
a lion, there's only
imagine
room enough for
him
one lion in this cage.
being on the ground and him throwing it and it like bouncing off Encino's face.
Just bonk. Hey, what are you doing? What? That cat wasn't there 5 seconds ago. What is the meaning of this?
Is he just a regular lion, too?
It is a regular lion.
That lion is screwed.
That's a normal type, and Encino's a fighting type. So
Fighting ghost, actually.
yeah.
So no matter what, damage won't be. Damage is
Actually-
nil.
No, ghost ice. Because the crowd on
Still, against a normal type,
Yeah.
it's still.
Yeah.
It's
You
still
host.
going
Ghost
for
is the
a claw.
important one.
It doesn't matter. It's still going for a claw.
Scratches off of his armor.
Yep.
Nice to beat a 20.
I feel bad for this
Encino.
lion.
It's your turn.
My turn?
Yeah. It
All
only
right.
has one attack. It's just a lion.
I am going to. This isn't the right game. If I was playing a different game, I would use the I am going to use this mother quacker to beat up this mother quacker. But we're going to have to just deal with. I'm going to attack the cager twice. And then
Okay.
I'm going to attack the lion once with non-lethal.
Okay.
All right. So
Great club, great club. Roll up newspaper.
yeah, first one is a 19, and that goes for
Hits.
what is that's 12 damage.
Okay.
Second one is going to be a 22 for
He's gone.
yeah. It's
You
bam bam. And then going for the lion does a 14 hit.
14 hits.
It's just a lion.
Takes 11 non-lethal.
No, kitty, it's
Yeah.
my pot pie.
I like to I like to imagine just for a moment you use a breath weapon of some kind. It's just no.
It is not interested to fight now that the cager is dead. Badges.
Hello, the
Steve,
sheep.
I choose you. And we're gonna summon my
That
Earth
was why-
Elemental.
That was why when y'all were like, oh, yeah, Pokemon references, I was like, y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea.
Well,
I
most
didn't,
of
but
us
I
have no
hoped.
idea.
I had no idea.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, Badges is gonna be like just yelling to the animals since he still has speak with animals up. Don't fight us. Escape or fight the cagers. Just over and over again after he frees Big Steve. Big Steve is going to punch a lock. As an Earth Elemental, he is a siege monster, so he deals double damage to objects and structures.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do 22 to hit the lock.
Hits.
And that's for 19 damage. Doubled 38.
It's open.
Bang. Owlbear's free.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna try and kind of move down the line. And,
Owl. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
But you get out of the
So
way of the
Owl
cage.
Bear and Jungle Sheep are both free.
Yep.
Just
All
kind
right.
of causing chaos.
Very important question. Badges. What does an owlbear sound like? You're the druid.
I cannot make that noise while sober.
I am very disappointed.
Oh well, it's all right. Let's try.
Pepins is more about
That's an owl monkey. Totally
I
different.
know, I know, but that's definitely
Try. It sounds more like a whore. It sounds like more like I'm saying whore than anything
more
else.
than a what?
Wow, that rip really sent you off, didn't it? Jesus. Okay, so Badges is going to use his move action, and so is Big Steve to move towards the next big animal cage that hasn't been opened,
Okay.
and that'll be Badges' turn.
All right. So the next one that you get to will be the mag monkey. On your next turn. Lucas. There are now a bunch of animals just running around. The animals are now opening each other's cages.
Oh, well, then Lucas is done. He's just going to sit down and go, ah, lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. The IRS strikes again!
Won't
We've
pay your
repossessed
taxes,
your
no
animals.
business for you.
That's right. We're repossessing.
Everything. But yes,
Lucas manages to pull out of his bag of narrative convenience
mhm.
a small stool, a little saucer, and a cup. It's already got hot coffee or tea, whatever hot beverage Lucas decides is apple cider. There we go. Just crosses the leg and just
It's
goes.
October.
I see.
Just up
He's
to the-
basically holding. He's holding an action essentially. He's let his mask fall down, so he can actually drink the hot apple cider. Because yes, while it would be funny to just go, ah, yes, splash. Nothing beats hot apple cider on a nice October morning. He's actually he does enjoy a hot apple cider. Doesn't want to waste any of it.
Boulder.
So Boulder is going to go over to the next larger cage.
So you are meeting up with Encino. No. Yes, you are, by the giant ape.
Okay.
Because those are the only two, are the mag monkey and the giant ape are not free.
So there's a lion. Looks like Encino's handled. But
A
there's still a
bloody,
lock here.
pulpy mess on the floor.
It's in the rough shape of a person. It's identifiable as what may have been human at one point.
The bottom half is a cager.
Look, a pair of legs and a weird, smushy puddle in front of it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
The lion is just lapping up some of it because, delicious.
I'm also going to have Pebble start growing because I'm pretty sure the door's not going to be an option in like a minute, maybe minute and a half. But also, this lot kind of has to go, so it's Warhammer time.
Yeah, it is already weekend. I will give you that. 25 hits?
Oh, for only 7 technically. He's only really using one hand for these swings.
Well, it's kind of hard to get both hands out of the pot at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't there that game, the climbing one, where you are in a pot?
Getting over it with Bennett Foddy, yes.
Getting
I know
over it,
exactly.
yeah.
But no, it is doable.
Completely changes the look for me.
That's how he's gotten around this entire room. Don't ask how.
Oh, so he's been doing the Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's kind of like this is
60
small enough. He can
times.
kind of get on top. He can kind of pull himself on top of the cage and kind of start going down real quick.
Welcome to Thursday, where it's mostly just jokes.
It devolves very quickly here.
We're getting things done between the jokes most times.
Sometimes.
Yeah, we call those setups.
So you hit it. Do you have any other action?
Other than having Pebble start growing, not really.
Okay. Luna, your turn. This place is getting chaotic.
Oh, we haven't heard the fireworks yet. Is that an issue?
Fireworks.
That was kind of the sign that we're
This is
supposed to
where
start.
it is.
And what
Yeah,
kind of
y'all
fire
just
are you?
went in and did it. Y'all forgot.
Suffering of
Well,
these
no.
animals
He's fine.
overwhelmed.
Oopsies.
The suffering of these animals overwhelmed my desire to.
There was a sign and everything.
We rescue the people or the animals? The animals. What about the people? Who cares?
How does anyone see us as heroes?
They don't.
Apparently they do. I blame Encino for most of it.
Oh my word.
At least this wasn't my fault this time, I swear.
Luna, it was your turn.
Well, Lucas is just chilling if I remember correctly, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
For him to do.
She's just gonna sit down next to him and chill too.
He pulls out a stool so you can sit down. Out of his
Thank you.
bag of narrative convenience.
And this is when I get to bring it back up. Because outside, you begin to hear fireworks.
It's in time.
Oh,
Just
As
in
I hear
time.
loud
Cha-cha.
noises.
As you do, you hear the two guards outside going, "What was that? Go look."
You go look. You're not the boss of me.
Lucas is going. Oh, I held my action. Can I please do this one thing?
Yes,
My
because you
sitting
get hold of
children was holding it. I sit down in front of the door and I set up a little, and I set up my stool in front of the door, just sipping apple cider, just going. Soon they'll come to me. The helmet's back on, so it's. Absolutely. You know, we never know what happened. It's.
That was in
We're
private.
not going to mention that specifically because, you know, that's a little further than even our show. As,
That's part of a very
contemplated for.
much darker show. Encino. He's
An entire, he has an entire table set from that thing.
Encino, your turn. What do you do about the great ape?
I am going to attack the lock. It's 15.
Misses.
That's a 25.
So
And
okay.
that's okay. So for damage, 2 of my attacks hit. Plus 8. So 19.
And remember to add cold damage.
Oh, and the one. I get 1 attack full damage. So 19, 20 damage total.
Okay. So the one you were aiming for, the great apes, you only get once, right?
I could only see. There's only 1 left, isn't there?
Great ape.
Oh no, I'm in between the 2. That's right.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm gonna say you hit the great apes.
Yeah.
Because that one's closer to you from where you were.
We'll go with that.
Okay. Plus, that means it's broken because the ape was helping you guys. Roll me dex saves, both of you.
Keep
Oh,
there.
Boulder knows this time.
18.
Yeah, you both realize pretty quick that I don't want to be here when this happens.
There's a monkey coming. And he's mad.
And you both move.
Well, if you think
As
of last
effect-
time, his hammer
Yep.
was towards the ground, so he couldn't really vault. Now he can.
Yeah, you just-
The song I have in my head is Jungle Boogie. Because you're
I
freeing
have
all
the-
these jungle creatures and now you're boogieing.
I have Donkey Kong. Yeah, the whole time. I don't know why. The monkey and the hammer. And, yeah.
I just see a scene of chaos and I imagine Jungle Boogie. doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
badges in front of the mag monkey.
Yep. Well, Badges is not going to be in front of the Mag Monkey. He's going to let Big Steve handle that. Badges is going to stand off the side and keep repeating his message. Only fight the cagers. Escape. Only fight the cagers. Escape. And Steve is going to 19 for the lock.
Misses.
A 19 for the lock. Misses. Okay.
21. Cough, cough.
Oh. Well,
It's
he gets
steel.
2 attacks, so 24.
Hits.
34 damage.
Yeah, again, thankfully, the Mag Monkey has been helping. Besides doing what Mag Monkeys do, which is spewing magma against the lock.
Liquid hot magma.
Magma.
It is also hooting, which is being horrifically loud in your face. So roll me a dex save.
Does he need to? Big Steve went over, not him.
Yeah, I've got a.
Or Big Steve still needs to, or else.
All right, he's probably not going to make this, but he's also damage resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. So, oh yeah, that's 2. Big Steve definitely doesn't make it, but I imagine he's relatively unfazed.
As the Mag Monkey, holding on to the ceiling, spews magma forth in a 30-foot cone.
How many of us are downrange of this thing? Because this room is relatively
so
small.
y'all will actually be able to see it from. So like this is rows, right?
Yeah.
And they're all facing out. The larger cages were all at the end. So
basically,
this
we
is
see
literally
this.
spew through. Yeah. You
Being
guys see
like
it
right
spewing.
into Big Steve. Because
Yeah.
Big Steve's a giant wall of rock with arms, so Badges is going
Yeah.
to let him take this rather than have it spew over his compatriots and or innocent animals still in their cages. You traitorous monkey quack.
4d6 fire damage
That's not magma. That's not magma. That's not magma.
and 2d6. So Big Steve takes 16 fire damage and an additional 7 fire damage
Ah, that's fine. He's good.
as the monkey spews its magma and then it runs away. Not really.
You're
interested in
welcome.
fighting.
Simian dickbag.
That'll come back later to haunt us.
And chaos is now ensued in the Cager warehouse.
How are we getting out of here?
Due to what Lucas is, he's just enjoying. This is what's filling his cup up the entire time. It's,
Chaos.
Literally, and
we thought it was hot apple cider, but it's just hot apple cider flavored chaos.
Half the calories.
Good.
Well, let's see. We can go out the big hole in the warehouse, or the big hole in the warehouse, or just the front door, because who's going to stop us?
Which is also technically a hole in a warehouse.
which, as you hear from the animals finally leaving, the 2 cages outside are being attacked. You can hear from the pit. There's chaos already started.
Well,
Oh,
actually, we should probably
Banjo.
head over to the pit once we have all of them freed.
Now, I start folding up my stool and my little cup and everything, put them back into my sack of narrative convenience. I'm just going to continuously call it that. I love.
Are
I
all
love
the
asking
cages-
for that. and just being told it doesn't hurt the story.
Are all the cages open by this point?
They are opening them. The
Okay.
animals who can open them are, you see jungle sheep just kind of ramming into cage doors until they open. And they're generally opening each other, like the jungle sheep, so that the jungle sheep alpha has his herd back.
Don't have
Well-
But they are also doing it for others. You see the bird that you saw earlier is pecking at locks until they open. things like that. They are
Okay.
helping each other to get out, and they are definitely taking Badge's "don't attack us, attack the cagers" very seriously. As Badges will be the only one who understands it's basically a war cry for them now, and they are going to war.
That's right. In my head,
Lucas
Badge
does
is just
peek out
doing
the
that.
door.
Ace
Sorry.
Ventura just got back to his apartment thing. Just, oh.
I just take a look at the door at the two cagers that have been attacked by swarms of animals, and I'm just going to close the door, lock it. I go, no one needs to see that.
The wrath of 100 rabid, angry squirrels thirsting for vengeance.
Yep.
That's right.
I'm imagining it's all of those like hummingbird, long beak kind of birds, and they just look like Swiss cheese. And okay.
Well,
So-
all right, so off we go.
Yep.
They'd have the fastest time getting there. It's just window down. Shoop.
Yeah.
Banjo.
Yes, Banjo.
Yep, that's what we're going for. To the
Okay.
pit.
Yes, as you, because I imagine you just go through the,
Oh, we just follow the animals.
yeah.
Yeah, we've
And they take you
down the hole.
into where the underneath of the pit, where you can see them fighting with different cagers. Chaos has ensued here as the animals are taking it back. Each time a cager releases one of their animals, you can watch it turn on them. As it's
I'm
almost
working
like
the last guy, but I love my animal.
Lucas is just going to, as
and-
we all stand there. Do we want to like picnic and watch all of this, or do we have work?
I just
Banjo.
Banjo.
Yes,
we
we seek a banjo.
we
as
seek a banjo.
as you're kind of in here among the chaos, you see the prize counter. It has a painted sign that is not put on right, and you can see the banjo behind it.
Oh, all right.
Sino walks
Think-
up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think,
so would Lucas.
Kitty Arcade place that I cannot say because I don't want us to get in trouble with them.
Yes.
Type of prize
Kinda-
counter.
Yes. Mechanical
guess-
Rat Casino.
Charles.
Yes.
Yeah, the Mechanical Rat Casino. That's good.
Yes, Mechanical Rat Casino.
Mechanical Rat Casino. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what's a good, because I mean the easy way is to go, well, it's Charles Eduardo Cheddar.
Mechanical
Sure,
Rat
no, because-
Casino.
I like
Mechanical
Mechanical
Rat.
Rat Casino.
Oh, it's so much better. I'm just trying to go, what's another long form I can use?
Is there
This-
anybody
This is
behind the
only for
counter?
me. It doesn't help anything.
Is there anybody behind the counter?
Oh no! You can see where, and yes, I'm going to make this very bloody, where something has come across the counter and pulled something or somebody over the counter and away.
Okay.
Well,
I,
Well,
Awesome.
Luna's definitely going to get back there and see what she can find for her to play with.
just for the sake of the bit, Lucas walks over, puts a pile of tickets that are covered in blood and other viscera onto the counter and goes, "That one, please." Just watches no one respond and go, "Okay, well, I'll just,
Badges will give him one of those little
there we
rubber
go.
finger dealies. The little rubber finger monster.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few like very classic toys in there that I'm
A
gonna call
jungle
it.
sheep
I have-
plushie for Jeff.
Yeah.
And I'll use the rest of them on that little tiny finger thing. Here you go. I love it. Into the sack of narrative.
As you
evidence.
do. You can leave at any time. There is no one stopping you. If anything, you can hear a voice coming from above yelling Spike's name and telling her to move it double up there.
You know, I kind of
You
want to
see?
go up there. Does anybody else want to go up there?
I want to go.
Does
make sure,
anyone have grease?
I want to make sure Illy Dan's all right. Because I know we had a
I
plan and
mean-
all, but just make sure that didn't go without a hitch.
Yeah. Lucas will go up only to provide musical accompaniment. as the banjo is one of the only instruments he knows how to play.
Final guy's description.
So does anybody go with Boulder or
Oh, Encino
Oh.
will go with
okay.
Sorry. Yes, no, Lucas will go with badges to sow chaos.
Hello, badges.
to
So,
rub salt in the wound.
Lucas,
Absolutely.
Lucas and badges. Because I'm going to do this one first because it is fast. You're not allowed in the room. You can hear from outside. Either of you guys have thieves can't.
I have
That's
Big
ex-
Steve.
Thieves' Cant is unique
Oh.
to rogues.
It's a language.
Yeah, it's
It
a
is a
language unique to rogues.
Yeah, it's the language
yeah.
unique to rogues. Unless
Yeah.
you're a rogue.
And
Lucas is just gonna go, oh no, badges, it says staff only. However, will we get up?
Badges is going to take a little piece of paper, write staff on it, tape it to Big Steve's chest, and then Big Steve's going to open the door.
okay, yeah. Inside you see Spike and Adam Hill. Adam Hill is human, but you can't tell anything else about them. They are non-binary to an extreme extent.
Okay. These
Those
hands are
drugs
equal
to
opportunity.
Americans, I got it.
That's
Look, the
And-
hammer of vengeance is non-binary.
Yeah.
They walk up to Spike, angry, and I can't. I can't. You're fired. The fact that your faction couldn't keep this at all taken care of. Obviously I couldn't trust you, dude. No, you're not fired, because that's too kind. You're on cleanup duty. Now
it's bad
get out
music.
of here. As you watch Spike be ripped of every form of honor from the Cagers.
Nature's an honor.
Yes, she was one of the higher ups in the group.
See, y'all have a
Hand in your
big-
badge and your mohawk right now, young lady.
That's right. That's company property. Badges is gonna be like, you have way bigger problems there by them. You're done in this town. You, the Cagers, all of you are done. And you have two choices. You can leave and never try any of this animal fighting cruelty again, or I will find you. I will turn you into a no-legged rat, and I swear to Christ, I will throw you to the seagull.
Dun dun dun.
Roll me performance, Lucas.
I'm hearing all of this in a super heavy Appalachian twang.
See how bad that was. 18.
What? No, it was legit. Okay.
Yeah.
They just, at the moment, I have too much to clean up to really care about what you're saying. Get out of my face now.
Big Steve, grab him by the head. Grab them
there's
by
a-
the head, sorry.
There's a sound that sounds almost like uh-oh coming from the banjo. It's like the wolf whistle. The woo woo. Woo woo.
You make the noise, Luna will howl.
Don't do it. You're going to start a howl.
Oh. Do all the animals begin to howl after Luna's howl?
So he
Have you seen Zootopia?
I love it. It's a good film.
you grabbing
Also-
them.
A little-
Yeah, I have to do it this way. when you try to grab them, they snap their fingers and disappear.
They left.
Do I still smell them in here? Or are they like actually, did they like teleport?
They teleport out,
They cast Nope at 9th level.
basically.
Well, then he's
Oh,
going to
they
point
cast banishment on themselves.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to just point at Spike. Who I imagine is still there because there's only the one door out.
Oh no, Spike's like been walking out.
Oh. And he's like, hey, Spike, don't worry about the cagers because they're done. If I have to come back here, if we have to come back here, this whole chaos and whirlwind of death and claws is going to look like a frickin' spa day. Leave the animals alone.
I don't care enough anymore. And she
These
just
are good threats. Why is nobody responding to my good threats?
Where did the rest of you go?
Back on
I went
Illidan.
to
Oh,
check out the
Illidan,
docks,
that's right.
make sure Illidan and the others have gotten away.
Yes. So it looks like a lot of the city are now here on boats. And they actually have a boat ready for you to go back wherever you want. Whether it be Pyrite or Fool's Crossing. Your choice.
Yeah, we will do that.
We want to. Wait, we took a boat here, didn't we?
No, we took the dragon here. That's outside
Oh, we took
town.
the dragon here. Yeah, so we don't need their boat. We're
I
gonna
mean,
go back to the dragon. We don't want to leave the dragon here.
yes,
They
we're not-
also
As well.
they also give you where is it? A crab king's claw and a sticky scroll for alter self.
We really don't want to know why that scroll is sticky, do we?
I will
It has a
find
chance of
out.
sticking around. You can actually use it more than once.
Oh, that kind of sticky. Cool. I was imagining an ultra self. Okay, and then
How big is this crab
It's
claw?
a centerfold.
it's a centerfold.
Let me
pretty
go
much.
find out.
Because that might be dinner.
I think it is dinner.
2 cooks.
Yep.
Okay, Encino. We think the others are gonna come this way at some point?
It is likely. They do not have the banjo already.
I mean, we're under a few assumptions. We still need to verify it is.
There's a chance, yes, that it is fake.
The other issue is what we're gonna do next.
Encino's player doesn't remember that far back what the plans were.
We didn't really
It
have
is
a
not
plan
dinner,
after
it is a
release.
weapon.
What? Who?
It's a weapon, not dinner.
Oh.
I have business to wrap up in Pyrite,
Okay, we can head that way.
but it's unfortunately discreet business.
We can head that way. You can
Discreet
be
business.
discreet. We will not be discreet. And by us not being discreet, it will make you even more discreet.
Okay,
That's science.
so
So
I'll wait for the others, and my plan is to take the boat, just as a more direct explanation.
okay. Who is going back to the dragon?
Luna.
Might as well. Boulder seems like he does not need our assistance at this point, so.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to take a boat, it's here and available.
Yep.
Look, Lucas doesn't know how to sail. He doesn't want to rock the boat.
Sail.
As you get back.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
Oh my.
Dragon.
Hey Siri, play Orinoco Flow by
No!
Enya.
Stop!
We get in trouble every time we do this because you do it so late. So incredibly late in the session.
Hey Siri, stop.
I heard it.
I heard nothing.
As you get back, there's someone very familiar examining the mech dragon, y'all.
If it's Jack, we're gonna try this claw.
Is it a friendly person that we recognize or an unfriendly person we
It
recognize?
is Ohio Jack. You have to attune to it first, Badges.
That is gonna wild shape into a
Jack.
giant crab then and just go.
Jackie,
just kidding.
Jackie, what are you doing here?
Hello, Jackson of Ohio.
Hello, y'all. It's
Turned.
yes. It took Hexel and I a while to get out of the jungle, but we survived.
Well, these things happen.
What? Why are you here?
Oh,
Well,
Sarah, could you just quickly read the banjo's rules? Because something happened.
oh goodness.
Is me playing it a terrible idea?
Yes.
You may have a raccoon chewing your bum cheeks right now.
Oh, it got
Oh,
into the
no.
armor? I do not understand.
It's a chaos thing.
No, it's the first time you play it every day. It summons a raccoon that attacks the nearest creature it can see, which can be you.
I was playing it in front of Spike. If we want to just make his day worse, her day worse.
Yeah, let's just.
I did not understand how.
Because
I
didn't
don't know
know that this
Spike
was
well
a
enough.
thing.
Although he did have advantage on that performance check.
Yeah, which now makes sense.
Really? I would have gotten it even without the advantage.
Sorry. Okay, I will look more up on it to see more. So yeah.
More to come next week.
Yes,
not
more to
next
come
week.
Yeah.
Next
the week
session.
after.
Next week we have to deal with a angry raccoon.
Yeah.
Because
So
I am strong enough to deal with a troll.
so after
Am I?
I'm sorry, y'all, but Hexel told me something, and I'm gonna need y'all's help again.
When don't you need our help?
Well, this one's a little bit bigger.
Big? No, not Taras.
Nope, not one of them. You see, Hexel and I found proof that there's a portal to the Foreclaimers.
Portal.
Yes, and he shows you an image of it. I found this in one of their libraries, and Hexel has even confirmed that this was a thing. The Foreclaimers apparently travel between here and there, wherever there is.
Oh, so we just need to destroy this portal and everything's good. All right.
Actually,
Is anyone else getting a raging migraine right now? Like,
Yes, you
Badges, do you feel any issues with your...
Yeah.
for Badges, Boulder, and Lucas, roll me con saves. And Sino, also roll me one with advantage.
Am I unsight or no for this? Because I'm at the boat.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Um,
Unsight.
I have a 28. Never mind.
Yeah, you're
I will
okay.
be right back. I have to find my die.
Okay.
We got an 8.
24.
You're getting pulled to go back to the mech dragon. It is almost as if Pebble is trying to get you to go back to the Night Dragon.
Fine. We'll do it your way, but I'm sure
Sure.
we'll just have to go travel a slightly different way to get there the rest of the way.
Find it?
When and Badges, you are also okay.
Great.
Well,
Oh,
Remember to add +5 to whatever you rolled.
yeah, that's still a
it is at advantage.
yeah, even with advantage, that's a 13, and the +5.
Wait, did you get?
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Oh yeah, that's a 14.
Yeah, you're okay.
You suck.
They heard that.
I meant for them to hear that.
Fantastic.
So,
Microphone's right there.
well, what I need y'all to do is I need 2 more crystals.
Why do you seek these crystals?
I don't know. But it's like this want in me to just to figure this out. I don't know why this is happening
Jackson
to
of
me.
Ohio. Hand me your crystal.
Crystal, what crystal?
Probably in him somewhere. Go digging. I'll get you a spoon.
What are y'all talking about? And that is where we're going to end for the night.
Poor Jack of Ohio. He has no idea.
He's about
what-
to be dissected.
He is
He
like the
doesn't know.
worst.
Y'all,
is
he
the
doesn't
worst
know.
Prince Albert
Yeah.
ever. He's only got one. We know where it went.
Yeah.
There it is. We are a bunch
We are
of
very
mature
professional.
adults. We are adults,
Mhm.
and that really just means that we're children.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
that, we're
children
sorry.
with drinking permits.
Yeah. So, thank you to all my players for tonight. Yep. Oh, thank you to Mudkip. I'm very excited for us to see more of Boulder. One of the title choices I'm actually going to hold in my back pocket still because it works far too well. Thank you to Bison. Still the big damn hero. I love Encino so much. Thank you to Badges, to Bat Kyle for Badges. And the fact that I can't read any of chat ever. I can't read Discord chat. I can't read cast chat. I can't read.
Twitch chat, nothing.
No. Thank you to Solar for bringing Luna, who I know y'all and you and I had a conversation earlier.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I know it's
y'all.
coming. We're getting there.
We're getting there. And thank you to Scarred. You were dearly missed, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am operating off no meds, so I apologize for any weirdness I did today that was extra weird.
It was just more chaos. Let's go.
It kinda
Thank you
is.
to again Mudkip for being our producer for tonight. I keep forgetting because dude, you ran double duty. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you to chat as always. I couldn't read your comments, but I thank you for being here. And thank you to those watching in the future on YouTube or the VOD. If you watched up to here, you must have liked it. So please hit the bell, subscribe, and do all the things to know when something goes out. I was gonna say we're here like 6 times a week, but I think one show hasn't started.
It's currently 5, I believe.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
Yep, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yep, 5. And as always, y'all, be nice to each other. Night, y'all.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.